Should be live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. And live on Twitch. Dope. All right. Should be good. Let's see. There we are. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some gaming goodness. Today is a good day, a holy day. Oh dear, literally just ripped my mic out. Is a very good day. We are here to react to Summer Game Fest, the holy holiday of gaming. Just quickly pull up a random. All right. Good. So we are here to talk Summer Game Fest. Let me pop on over here. We got, obviously up here, Summer Game Fest is live. They are testing right now. The show will begin in under 20 minutes. Ba-ba. Here we are. So, before the show gets started, I just want to jam. I just want to talk. I got a lot of theories. I got a lot of wishes, things I am hopeful for. You know what I can do? Let's pull up Google Docs, please. I am already signed in. There we go. All right. So there's a lot of stuff that I am all about right now. So, thoughts about what might happen. I got pages of notes and theories that I've been spinning my wheels for the past few days thinking. Number one thing I want the most, Spider-Man 2 DLC. We just got that big new Venom trailer that I have not yet reacted to, but I'm planning on reacting to that. And Spider-Man 2 was awesome, but it's been a few months now, and I think we should be expecting some DLC. If not, I would not be shocked if we got to see Wolverine. And he first looks at Wolverine. We know they were having some issues, Wolverine, but I would not be shocked if we saw those. These two are the same dev, that's why I put them together. A big one that I am really excited for is Metaphor ReFantazio. It's by Atlas. We know Atlas is going to be present. It's their new game that's not Persona, that's not anything like that. Let me pull up the Genshin OST in the background. I can just play that and just... the newest one. There you go. So I'll be playing that in the background, just so it's not dead air and dead silence. So I would not be shocked if we got an actual gameplay for Metaphor ReFantazio. 2K has said they're going to have a reveal. For a new game in an existing IP. So I would not... the one I'm most hopeful for is a new BioShock, because BioShock 1 still holds up. BioShock 1 is fantastic. 2 was never my favorite, but the gameplay was great. And Infinite was never my favorite. It was mind trippy, and I loved it in the time, but it doesn't really hold up over the years. But a lot of the mechanics and gameplay are still very solid in BioShock Infinite. Borderlands, I would put in there. we obviously got the Borderlands movie coming out, so Borderlands 4 would be cool, or BioShock 4. Let's see what else. Capcom obviously gonna have a big showing. We saw some of this at the PlayStation State of Play, Monster Hunter Wilds. I would like to see more. I would not be shocked if we see more Monster Hunter Wilds. I would not be shocked if we got a new Resident Evil announcement. I think it's too soon to announce a Resident Evil 5 remake, but I would not be shocked if we get Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 8 came out 2020 or 2021, right? Village? So it's been about 3 years. I would not be shocked if we got a teaser for Resident Evil 9. Maybe, not my cup of tea, but I would not be shocked if we got Dragon's Dogma 2 expansion or DLC. Right, these are all Capcom. This one is less likely, I think, because EVO is right around the corner. So if they were going to do something for Street Fighter, maybe like a new fighter for Street Fighter, or this would be the perfect place to announce another crossover character, because Street Fighter's been known to do that. I saw someone pitch online Tifa, and that would be dope. That would be awesome. Let's see. So those are what I'm thinking so far for that. Xbox. We know Xbox is having a showcase, not today. Xbox showcase is on Sunday. But they are, I think, going to show off the new Indiana Jones game. What else would be... probably Fable. We haven't really gotten a lot of Fable. And it's getting closer, so I would not be shocked if we did that. One that I think is very probable is... because Jeff likes making a big show of it, I think we could get Arcane Season 2 for Netflix. I think we can get a trailer for that, because that's coming out later this year, right? So we could definitely, I'd say, do something like that. In terms of other TV shows, actually, I could see us getting, because I know there's a new Tomb Raider animated series. I don't know what that's going to be on, but I could see us getting something for that. Speaking of Tomb Raider, there's supposedly a new Tomb Raider reboot that's happening at Amazon Games. So I could see that. The one I'm most excited for, I'm wearing, because it was once called Dreadwolf, has now been changed. They tweeted it out. Dragon Age, The Veilguard. Obviously BioWare and EA. The names not as exalted as they once were. On the same foot, I could see. I assume they want to put all focus on Dragon Age, but I could see maybe we got a little teaser years ago for Mass Effect 4. I could see a little teaser again for Mass Effect 4. Like, hey, we haven't forgotten this. We're still working on it. Jeff Keighley obviously has big connections to Kojima. So I could absolutely see us getting something big for Death Stranding 2. Speaking of Kojima, we also saw, he teased at last year's Game Awards. I think it was called OD. It was a horror game, I remember. Kojima OD? Product OD. Right, and we know Jordan Peele was serving as a writer on the game. starring Sophie Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier. It explores the concept of testing your fear threshold. All right. I mean, I have faith in the man. I have faith in Kojima. He's always out of the box. He's always a little weird, but I have faith. Also, not today. I don't remember. When is the Ubisoft show? That's tomorrow? Ubisoft is on Monday. The Ubisoft Forward. But speaking of that, I could see X-Defiant. Because obviously that's going to be their big money-making live service push that they're going to be pushing everything towards. We got the, obviously, first look, but I can see Assassin's Creed Shadows getting more of a push, more story updates, probably more some actual gameplay. And obviously, I think their next big single-player title is Star Wars Outlaws, which I am really looking forward to. I know some people are being dumb on the internet, which is a shock, but I think Star Wars Outlaws looks fine. We got 13 minutes. So let's keep talking. Oh. What else? Here we are. We're on to WB. I know WB mentioned that they were working on a new Batman game. I think it's VR though. It's on MetaQuest 3. And then I think it'll have Roger Craig Smith as Batman after the passing of the legend Kevin Conroy. Right here. After the train wreck that was the Squad game, Kill the Justice League. It's an interesting direction to go. And I'm wondering how they're going to write around it, because the fact that Batman is no longer around after that game. But yeah, so honestly, who knows? Speaking, though, of Batman and heroes, we know the Wonder Woman game being developed at Monolith is out there in the world still, and we haven't seen anything from that yet. So I would not hate seeing something from that. I didn't love Shadow of War, but I loved Shadow of Mordor. And if they could somehow bring back the Nemesis system, someone pitched that the Nemesis system would be perfect for a superhero game, right? Because you introduce low-level thugs, low-level villains. It was originally pitched as a Batman game, Shadow of War, and was retooled, and the Nemesis system was used in that. But, like, think of it in the context of a superhero game. Not only are you fighting the big pre-made bosses, but you have the low-level grunts who are getting more powerful and becoming full-fledged, like grunts and henchmen that become full-fledged villains. That could be so cool. Obviously, it's out, but I could see them doing something for multiverses as, like, damage control. Because I know a lot of people aren't happy with the way Multiverses has been going, that it's actually less feature complete than the beta was. I remember I tried the beta for an afternoon, and I had a good enough time with it. You can check out that stream. It's somewhere on my channel. I definitely didn't make a playlist for it, so that video is just one of the few lone videos floating around. I could see them maybe introducing new characters or something for multiverses. I can't really see anything DC. We heard rumors that Alan Wake may return in some way, so I'm thinking Alan Wake DLC for Alan Wake 2. That could be cool. I still have yet to finish my playthrough of Alan Wake 1, which I really want to do, but there's just so much out there and so many good games that I've been playing. Right now I'm playing Paper Mario 1, and I'm gonna start Thousand Year Door. And it's just been a blast from the past. All the nostalgia's hitting me. I just finished Unicorn Overlord, Vanillaware. I'm playing Sandland, Bandai Namco. I'm more than halfway through that. I just did the newest update for Genshin, the new story, but I still got to do Claran story, which I'm going to do some point this upcoming week. Tried out Wuthering Waves. I'm probably going to do a few more Wuthering Waves streams. I don't know if I'm going to do the full Wuthering Waves story on stream, but I'm having fun with it so far. Yeah, I think I'm going to start Stray Gods soon. I did some Pokemon. I got a lot on my plate, but I do plan on going back to Alan Wake and doing Alan Wake 2. Now, we didn't see anything from Naughty Dog at Sony, which is where you would expect it to be. But I could see them having an announcement for like a PC port of something. It probably would have been at Sony, though, so I don't... that's not likely. I remember Blue Protocol, which I believe was a Bandai Namco game. I'm going to double check that. Blue Protocol. I don't know, it's another free-to-play, but it looked really cool. I really liked the look of it. It obviously very Genshin coded. Where is the... Bandai Namco and Amazon Games. Oh, it's also Amazon Games. Okay. So I did really like the look of that. In preparation for Halloween, my Halloween Scream Stream week, I'm considering getting Little Nightmares 2, because I really enjoyed the first one, which I did, I think, a year or two ago. And we know Little Nightmares 3 is in development, but we haven't seen a lot of it, so I think that would be dope. Good. We've seen a lot from it. They're releasing more and more trailers, and that is a good thing. Dragon Ball Z sparking !0. The more they show, the more I like, the more I love, the more I want this game. I am obviously a huge Dragon Ball head, big fan of the Budokai series, particularly Budokai 3, which still has the greatest opening of any video game ever, Fight Me. The greatest opening cinematic. And is also just a really fun game. And Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which had over, 160 characters? A lot of them felt very samey, but it introduced some really wild, weird battles. So I love, if it captures half the magic of those games, I am in. This one I also doubt, because... Now, it was a lot easier during E3, when every company was guaranteed to have their showcase. You know, this is E3 Sony, E3 Microsoft, E3 Nintendo. I assume we're going to get a Nintendo Direct in the next week or two, because this is when Nintendo's doing them. But we also know that there is a new Switch coming out. A Switch 2.0, the Switch Pro, whatever you want to call it. Super Switch, I don't know. So I assume we are going to get information about the Switch 2 in the next week or two. Probably not here. It's probably going to be during the Nintendo Direct. But I could see other games that have already been announced fitting into this model. Like, maybe something... I can't see them announcing any big mainline titles or even like a Metroid 4, Prime 4, which has been announced years ago. But I could see them teasing stuff for the Switch. Maybe during the Indie Showcase, stuff like that. Obviously, Bungie is pretty much done with Destiny 2. I mean, obviously they're going to continue support, but they have that huge patch just dropped for Destiny 2, the huge expansion. Their next big game is Marathon, which is a shooter. It's another multi-person fun. It's a 5v5 shooter. And I can absolutely see that being explored here. I get with them not doing it during the Sony showcase because they also did Concord and Marvel Rivals. So it was already stuffed with 5v5s, but I could absolutely see Marathon being revealed here. I think that's it for my first page of notes. This music effect, speaking of, I could see them absolutely doing a Genshin reveal. We've had a lot of Genshin reveals at the Game Awards over the years, so I could see them continuing that trend. If not that, we could maybe see something from Honkai, because I believe there was a new Honkai live stream update this morning. So I could see them teasing stuff for whatever that new, I think it's 2.3 for MiHoYo, for the 2.3 update. And I could also see, because it's their upcoming game, it's coming out very soon, Zenless Zone Zero by MiHoYo. That, I think, is the most likely of the three, so I'll actually put that at the top. I figure of these three, that's the most likely to show up. We've heard rumblings of Dragon Quest II being upgraded. I think it's like Dragon Quest II HD or Dragon Quest 2D, something like that, and getting a full upgrade. I could see that being here if we get a Square segment. Speaking of Square, I would love an update for FF7 Rebirth. Not likely. Again, game's still pretty new, but I could see them like teasing DLC in the vein that we had the Yuffie Integrate DLC original in the remake. I could see that. Okay, we got a minute left. I'm going to crank through some of these. Judas. We have not seen a lot from Judas since it was teased 2 years ago, I want to say, Judas. It's been a while since Judas was announced. I would not be shocked if we got a big Fortnite update. Epic always has big stuff here. Like, if they tease the upcoming Metallica concert, something like that. Very possible. Marvel Rivals. Obviously, we're getting closer to that, so I would not be shocked if they keep pushing out more updates. And maybe something for Marvel 1943, The Rise of Hydra. Because all we saw was that very first gameplay look. We have not seen any teaser look. We haven't seen a full trailer. We haven't seen any gameplay. That I would really like. And finally, something from Team Asano. They're the ones who do all those big... I actually heard this pitch from someone else that I was watching yesterday. They mentioned Team Asano. They're the ones who did Bravely Default. So maybe a Bravely Default 3. Caps lock, get off. Or a Live Alive 2. I would lose it if we got a Triangle Strategy 2. Or an Octopath 3, because that just came to Game Pass. The time for talking is over, though, because we are just about here. We are seconds away. Oh, what am I doing? Play, please. Why aren't you playing? Jeff Keighley, okay. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? And this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA.
Okay,
now,
I got a
if you're
blank
watching
page.
this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you.
I do hope Jeff at some point during the show talks about the state of the gaming world right now, because with everything that happened at Xbox.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us.
Or maybe something for Bleed.
But there's also
That'd be cool.
something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers.
That's
I
pretty
look
cool.
at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success. That's
fully
what
agree.
makes this
Huge.
industry so great.
Absolutely
And you'll see
agree.
that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show, because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles.
I know Hogwarts Legacy had its last summer update.
All right, it all begins
curious.
right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot
Lego Horizons?
The lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity.
Right, Lego Horizon Adventures, I think it was called.
What game is this anyway?
Yep. Aloy! Lego Aloy!
I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun.
Lego Horizon.
And hot fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello.
I did see something about this. It might have been IGN, it might have been GameSpot or something was posting about this. Did she just throw a shark at that crab robot?
Exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Ooh, money.
and making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right. Nice, the Thunderjaw.
I got my Aloy statue right up there
Ooh, that's a big one.
on one of the Watchers.
Here we go.
I love how they even recreated the Hephaestus Forges.
Down you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Ooh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bud? I'm good.
Thunderjaw? Alright. I could see that being a fun Switch game.
Leave it.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was LEGO Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted
Day one, baby.
story
That's good.
inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now
Couch
we're going to
co-op.
completely shift the tone.
Couch
to the
co-op are what
next
LEGO
game
games are
from
all about.
Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
No More Room in Hell 2. Creepy. I dig it. Dig it. Alright. Bloody. Brutal. Permadeath. Okay, permadeath, 8-player co-op. But he can't go to hell. There's no more room.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to
is this
Quidditch,
the,
we've all wondered, do I have what it takes?
Is it a
to be the
Quidditch
next
game?
Quidditch star? To beat your
I mean, I
toughest
remember
opponents?
the Quidditch game for the PlayStation
To
2
keep your composure
was
and face
awesome.
adversity. To chase your dreams at any price. To seek glory for your team.
I mean, so if it's well made,
Challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
we said, well, Jeff did just say we'd be getting a Harry Potter reveal. Quidditch Champions, September 3rd.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single
Should I go get out my
developer,
Quidditch
Gavin
windbreaker?
Ice up in Seattle, who's been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here.
All right.
Get ready to
see it.
backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Busting out of your cuffs. A 20-person Prison Break co-op. Jailians forever. They're jail aliens, the Jailians. Is he saying one person did this? This is phenomenal. This is really cute. Yep. Puff Bust. Alright, maybe 2025.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft.
I was thinking, did I talk about Starfield?
Man,
it could be a Starfield
the first
DLC,
open
maybe,
world
but
Star
I'm
Wars
very
game
excited for this.
where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Is that Lando? I mean, this is during the time of the Empire, so it makes sense that Lando would be around.
We should get moving.
Okay,
Think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year. Cuff Bust, I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Neva by Nomada. Gris. We have seen this, because I recognize that little deer wolf. What is that? Oh, God. Action platformer with just some beautiful scenery. Neva's definitely looking bigger and bigger. I think I remember seeing a full-grown version of it last time we saw this trailer. God, that was pretty.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun.
And that's
to play.
this year.
There's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Dead.
Oh, that's Devolver
We've got
Digital.
lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Dune.
Study the past if you would define the future.
Civilization 7.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
I mean, this might be Civ 7.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Who? Is Civilization 2K?
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
Civ 6 was 2K. Civilization 7? Civilization 7. That's probably, we heard 2K was coming out with a game. I didn't even think about Civ 7.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years.
Haven't played Civ in a while, but
we can't wait to share
loved it
more,
growing up.
And we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Wukong? Black Myth? That looks pretty Monkey King. Sun Wukong himself, baby. Power pole extend, baby! You know what I want. Yes, no delays. Ooh. That's a cool figure. MetaQuest. Don't have VR and have no interest. It makes me dizzy. So, might be a masterpiece, IGN,
Fated to build the monoliths,
but probably not going to play.
reaching heaven and
But
returning
Asgard's
with
Wrath
a
2?
gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos.
These are some terrifying looking
Every
designs.
new height brings a terrible fall. And yet
Starry
hope still
Studio.
glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing,
All right.
we stand together.
Once Human, July 9th. Let Lego Fortnite Game Pass. Oh, this is just Game Pass. I'm just gonna mute this during Game Pass because you know they always use licensed music, which I super appreciate. Thank you. Let me quickly.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these bastards.
Warhammer.
Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless. I will take you all with
Space Marines.
Brothers, we fight! For Ultima!
Space Marine 2, June 20th.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guest.
September
They are
9th, sorry.
legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and
Atlas.
Shigenori Sojima.
The question, is this Persona, this is Metaphor Refantasio. Here we go. Here we go.
It was
one of the top two things on my list. Metaphor Refantasio.
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。
Archetypes are your persona.
アートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness
Dark Knight,
in each
Dragoon.
of their designs. In total, there will be
Looking
more than
cool.
40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
Seeker, Warrior, Pugilist. So similar to Personas so
メタファ
far.
ーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。
Soul Hacker, Destroyer, Healer, Gunner,
こ
Cleric,
のアーキ
Thief.
タイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting
Ninja.
as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
We're getting our Pokemon personas.
We all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
Knight, Warrior, and
Reality
Seeker.
is, we oppress we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
Oh god, this looks sick. I'm so excited.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
Is that a ninja bat?
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Ugh. Awaken. October 11th.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
They're doing Rat King? Of all the...
There's a new darkness.
Not Ratcatcher.
Taking Gotham.
No, I'm thinking Sewer King.
Mad.
Who's an animated series villain. Ratcatcher obviously is a Batman villain, but
streets.
Harley.
Casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon.
Is that a Scarecrow Ratcatcher?
But they're the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
If it wasn't on MetaQuest 3, I'd probably play it. More at Gamescom. Is it their take on Ratcatcher would be my guess. Looks cool. Looks really cool.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now,
aren't we technically in the Arkhamverse with the phenomenal game of Kill the Justice League?
And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Double Dragon, JoJo. Fatal Fury? Oh, oh, oh. Come on, come on! My Shiranui. I remember they were talking, it was Wolf something. Oh god, why am I blanking on the title? I remember actually hearing about this. Is this a... What is this, a crossover episode? That's Bison. Why is Bison... Join the... Oh, they're coming to Street Fighter 6. 1 year after the Dragon Meteor invasion. So... the Scots rebelled. Tears of Metal. So I was right about Street Fighter, because isn't Evo? Evo's in 2 weeks. I think Evo starts on the 19th or the 20th, so it's in a week and a half. I'm liking the, like, Celtic rock. I'm also liking the sketchy art style. Roguelike co-op hack and slash. Tears of Metal. No release window. Sparking?
I guess we'll see.
Yes!
This will be when the true battle begins.
Alright, so we got Vegito, Broly, Cell, Bardock. No, Goku Black, sorry. Piccolo 17, Uzuru Vegeta. Boo. Give us Evil Boo, give us Super Boo. Frieza 4. And that's Frieza 100% power. Majin Vegeta. I remember Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had like 8 versions of every one of these characters because it was all their different powers.
One way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What?
Krillin and Goku versus Raditz. Goku going Super Saiyan when Krillin died against Vegeta. Trunks and Vegeta beating Cell. Ultra Instinct Goku. Break the heavens! That was Bergamo? From the Universe Jiren from the Tournament of Power? The Tournament of Power is going to introduce a lot of potential characters. October 11th, baby! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! 6 character early unlock. Vegito, Super Saiyan Vegito. Who else was that? Broly.
October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free
Super Saiyan Broly and Legendary Super Saiyan Broly plus
play
1
on
more.
All platforms.
Cool.
Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation.
I'm so on board for that.
Zero Dam is now very serious. With conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard.
Oh!
It's time to take action. Objective. Collect and decode the Mando Brick, located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Brenda, clean the balcony. On your mark. Balcony clear. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
Alright. I'm just gonna talk over this, I don't care. I'm not a FPS player, so. I'm gonna go ahead and mute it because I, again, not a first-person shooter player. If you follow the channel, you know this might appeal to many, not me. All right, we've had a few bangers so far. Lego Horizon Adventures, because I love the Lego games. They're always fun. I always do them couch co-op with one friend. Me and him have been playing every Lego game for years. Neva. Alright. Delta Force.
This is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Oh, so this is more, it's just Black Hawk Down? Somalia, East Africa, 1993. I did like Black Hawk Down.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
Well, this is cool.
Prepare for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot.
I'll give it to them. This is actually, again, not a huge first-person shooter. Never gonna play this. This is a cool idea. If more games got licenses to recreate bits of movies and like as homages to, even not even full movies, but like scenes. Like imagine if Fortnite always partners with Marvel. Fortnite got permission to recreate the Battle of New York
And now,
in the first
I have an
Avengers
update
or something
for you
like that.
on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves.
There, the City of
For
Wolves.
real
That
this
was
time.
it. I got my Fatal Fury hype up already because of that Street Fighter 6 demo. Legends of the past. Shape the present. I love fighting games. Really bad at them. Yup. I'm loving the music. Rev it up. Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. Early 2025. PS5. That's kind of my jam, PS5 games. And it's like, it looks like it's going to be on Xbox Game Pass and PC, obviously, but... Is this a commercial for Dolby? Okay. Garo. But rock powered, is it? Which is cool. Is it a sequel to Garo Mark of the Wolves? Greek mythology. It's a naiad, it's a minotaur. Or is that Poseidon? It's got the trident. Kind of looks like a... Cyclops? Oh, that's a Cyclops. Or is that a Fury? Or a Harpy? Who are you supposed to be? Hades, because you're the bad guy. Ares. Thanatos. Artemis. Demeter. That's a little arena brawler. Urus. Poseidon. Lops. Ares. War. Yep. Did we get a name for that? Cool. Battle Crush. Okay. On Switch. Ooh. This is some cool mecha design. This is some cool looking mecha gameplay. And beautiful designs. I'm getting back into Gundam. I finally watched Iron Blooded Orphans, and it was so good. I get why everyone's been talking about it. Mecha Break.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at
beta
Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and
August.
ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Yeah? The Black Phone was alright. I'm not gonna hype up the Black. I liked it. It was alright. It wasn't the be all end all. Megan was really good though. Crisol Theater of Idols.
Vengeance will take shape.
Oh god, they're all porcelain dolls. It's creepy. Oh my god, I love it. It's so like Grave Seasons. Oh god, there's multiple.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Sleep awake.
I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Fear the Spotlight.
Amy? I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv. Amy!
This is a horror
The police
melange.
department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game
This is a VR one? The simulation?
It should have some developer mode.
And from the visionary minds of Sam Barlow, Brandon Cronenberg, Project C.
Dark times await us.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna look up Blumhouse games after this.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
That was 5 games back to back, really quick. The Crisol, the something of the idols with the creepy porcelain
Guys, so we got
dolls
ourselves a full
looked
slate
cool.
there. That's
Grave
incredible.
Seasons looked really
Jason,
cute
tell
with
us a
the
bit
16-bit,
about,
but
why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy.
And Sleep Awake looked
I'm very
cool.
happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there.
Yeah, give it up, my guy.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Cool.
Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on
Horror's been
streaming.
blowing up.
It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and
Like
take
Insidious.
our approach to movies
Like the
and
first
apply it
Purge.
to games. And that's what you see
Get
here.
Out,
We're gonna
obviously,
do independent games.
phenomenal.
We're going to look for creators and give them a
Black Phone
platform
was alright.
and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most
Happy
effed
Death
up,
Day was fun.
scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate,
I liked the first
our
Insidious.
horror
Let me be
games
clear.
are
I
a
did
lot
not like 2
Blumhouse
or
movies. They
3
come
or
in
the Red
many
Door or
different
any of them.
flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we
Yeah,
as
the horror
fans,
farming
we know
sim,
there are so
that
many
was,
different subgenres
Grave
to
Seasons.
explore. And our independent
cool.
development partners, they feel the same and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us,
There's no
that
official landing page for
we
Blumhouse Games yet,
really want to,
but they were predicted to be here.
as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. We can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so
Yes,
Fear the
okay, here we go.
Spotlight is our first release coming later
Okay.
this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Oh!
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on.
Yeah.
Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
What? Total Sentai. Mighty Morphin? That's how Back to the Beginning? 5 teenagers with attitude? That is a very 90s look to it immediately. Grew up on it. Grew up on Mighty Morphin. Where's Jason, though? That's what I gotta ask. Stop Reader Repulsa, obviously. Goldar, baby! It's only a matter of time. Is it gonna be introduce other Rangers that have time traveled? Yep. A Morphin time! Oh man, we're gonna get Morbius. Goldar getting big. What is this? What in the bullet hell is that? A super putty? This looks retro as hell and I am loving it! Rita's Rewind. That looked so cool. Oh. This person at a grave and a deer lifeline. Oh. God, this looks so cute. Firefly, lightning bugs, whatever you want to call them. What in the necromantic radioactive boar was that? Boars love radiation. Look it up. Not even a joke. Just... Oh, this is getting a lot creepier and a lot more weird really quick. He's so much bigger now, so is the deer. Have they been together for years? Mega deer. Deer and boy.
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that
Lifeline
project
Studio
alone in 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government, and games like that are why we do this show,
That's
giving
so beautiful.
first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2
Yes,
is
I forgot
arriving
about
later
this.
year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
We did hear
The best laid plans of
about
men
this.
don't always come to
I
fruition.
forgot that it existed. Sorry.
Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These two young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. In the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Here comes one.
Come on!
Nothing better happened to that dog.
To the fucking task.
I want to pet that dog. 2024, baby. PS5, Series X, PC.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent
think I remember
Tokyo-based
Slitterhead.
studio.
I gotta see it. Not looking the most familiar. Ugh. Oh. Creepy. That's like friggin' Beetlejuice-esque. Was that a blue-ringed octopus and a praying mantis? Parasite, friggin' cool. The Stig from Top Gear. Or Melty from Durarara. It's interesting looking combat. Looks very deliberate. Oh, sick! What's happening to those people, though? Are they just dropping out of midair? You can possess a dog. That looked weird. Frog. Are you toads? Are you frogs? You A butt
That's
potato?
what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because
Killer
I'm good
Bean?
at what I do. Really. Really. Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency.
Look at this Lethal
An
Legume.
international organization powerful enough
The
to shake
Punisher
world.
Peanut.
Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Man. That nut knows how to bust a move. Sorry. But like,
They made
why?
me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
And why does it look kind of good?
Glad you like that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager,
Remember Fury?
My dad prepared an expedition.
I think
to
I
Mount
remember
K2,
Haven.
but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits.
I do remember Haven.
You
I never
climb a
played it, but I
mountain
remember it.
to reach a summit never reached before.
2020.
And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
Not
You can see more
cutscenes.
later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
So this is actual gameplay, not cutscene. Oh, this is nerve-wracking and nerve-inducing. Things like this in real world give me agita. Watching YouTube videos of actual people do this stuff creeps me out. Like that, sleeping on a tent suspended. Why are you doing push-ups when you're going to be climbing the next day? You do not want to be sore for climbing. And I would not move if I was sleeping on the side of a mountain. There's a lot of cairn. Oh, you can see rock cairns in they're right behind my video, my picture, but you can see rock cairns over here. Ooh, Annapurna. I do love Annapurna. This is from
I'm
the
not
Stanley
meant to be here.
Parable guy. Okay.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve?
A warrior running a tea shop?
There's a lot of gardening. And I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed.
This looks very cozy.
And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop.
But
I can stop.
Can you?
Running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
All right. Miss Alta, are you okay? This did not go the way I thought it was going to go. Wanderstop. You know what?
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now here's a look
They
at
did
the story
Solar
trailer
Ash.
for Unknown 9
I mean,
Awakening,
Annapurna is
narrative
a developer,
action-adventure
right? I don't
game
know if
that
they're
tells the
actually...
story of Haruna,
They did
a young
Unfinished
woman
Swan.
born
They
with the
did
ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Sayonara Wild Hearts Journey.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus
They're
on
just
the
a
shape.
publisher, okay. But they have their own
Do
developing.
you feel it? I do. Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna. These are incredible. They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target. And
Another possession game?
You don't belong here.
You're wrong.
I kind of want to see how it...
This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Like we just saw a game about with Slitterhead about possession, but it looks like she has other... That's cool. And then quickly... Unknown 9 Awakening.
The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Fall 2024 by Reflector and Bandai Namco.
How about we see the world together?
Okay.
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
I'll steal your heart.
This is Monster Hunter Stories, right? Yeah. I mean, they've been out. They're just re-releasing. And same with Monster Hunter Rise. They're coming to new consoles. Because they were on the 3DS, right? It's coming to PlayStation and Switch, alright. Safe House. Oh, they did this to the cinematic. Okay.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend.
Oh, it's like a giant standard bear halberd candelabra cannon.
Final chapter.
Like a jester, a harlequin. The mask seems to have a focus here. He put on the mask and they serve him now.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
Inotria, the last song. September 19th.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The First Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative
PS5,
gameplay,
Xbox
including
PC.
a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Does this look familiar? The First Descendant? All right. I mean, it's pretty, but again, it's clearly a. I feel like this is licensed, so I'm just gonna quickly mute. I've probably already got a licensed song in here, but I'm loving the design and aesthetic, though. It's a very good-looking sci-fi. Like hyper cyberized, techno ninja, bodysuit, mech suit. Is it going to be a third person action shooter? What kind of game is this going to be? Is a big question. Is it going to be a hero shooter because we're getting some big designs? But I'm seeing like bosses and stuff, so I don't think so. But like there's a lot of very distinct character designs that I'm seeing. Alright, now we're still going. Is it like a hero kind of action game? The First Descendant. July 2nd.
Will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
People are shouting individual dev names. Victoria!
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Okay. You made our indie successful. We want to use that success to fund other indies. We're doing it. Here are the games.
I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
I literally have a Battle Chef Brigade apron.
And we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
I like the sound.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
All right, Outer Sloth.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all
I'll
look
check that out.
fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them.
Two of those really
all of those amazing indie games
sparked
aren't the
my
only
interest.
thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
I did hear that.
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show.
I should, of course,
check out
be
this sneak peek.
blue. But that's just me. As wild as it is, I think they should get like Valkyrie or like Disguised Toast to be a voice. Because of how big those streams were during the pandemic. Cute. Green sus. Patton Oswalt, Ashley Johnson, Deborah Wilson, Elijah. Oh my God, that cast!
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generation.
Yes! Oh my God, how did I forget to talk about this? Sonic 6 Shadows and Sonic 3, I think we should get.
Greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Yeah! I don't know how I forgot to mention this. I talked about this with one of my clients earlier today, that I want this, and I didn't put it on my list of guesses. Every generation needs heroes. And anti-heroes. Chaos Control. Should I go get my Chaos Emeralds? No, they're in my closet somewhere. 3 Hedgehogs. New Gen Sonic. Shadow. And Metal. Or no, Classic Sonic, but... 2 Epic Adventures. One Ultimate Collection. Yeah, I'm about this. Generations was awesome, and I've been loving Sonic recently.
I'll overcome every obstacle.
October 25th. Oh my god.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
You gonna show us a
In
trailer for the movie?
Online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
So it's a world without Paul Atreides. Okay.
Future.
Modeep.
Until it created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange.
Still one of the greatest jokes
War
in
of
history.
assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. Wow. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
That looks kind of dope.
More Dune Awakening coming at
Didn't see a
Gamescom
date.
ONL in August. Now
Oh,
it is time
August.
to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
An open world survival. I mean, it's a Dune MMO, but Cyberpunk? I don't know. Sorry about my mind. But no. Right away, the music's hitting. And liking the animation. Battle Aces.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's
Does that have anything to
Dan
do with Battle
from
Suit
Uncapped
Aces that we
Games.
just saw in the...
Thanks, Jeff.
No?
So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We
So
really
it's an
want to
RTS.
bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs.
But
or
didn't we
Hearthstone
just get
did
something
for
called
card
Battle
games.
Suit Aces?
So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com.
Yeah, we literally just heard Battle Suit Aces, which is from the makers.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right.
Part of Outer Sloth.
Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas
Outer Sloth
and
is not
welcome
up
to
right
Season
now.
3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button,
Yep.
it can take us anywhere.
But it's from the guys who did Battleship Brigade, which is awesome. They did that for the Switch? Oh, god. This is Season 3 of the Finals. Kyoto, 1568. Can you reach the finals? Free to play Season 3, June 13th.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
After that performance with Alan Wake 2. So this is going to be the Alan Wake 2 announcement that I mentioned. All right. Listen to those outer gods, or the new gods of Asgard. Old gods of Asgard.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well,
physical copy
we
of Alan Wake 2.
are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall.
Because I have Control,
You can
I have
lock in
Alan
your
Wake.
copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
Night Springs.
It was a chance for us to
Big
really
Twilight,
go out
zone,
there,
bad zone.
as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
Shadow drop.
Tomorrow.
That's our first shadow drop of the night.
Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
That's the waitress from the first game.
My love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
Is that Sam Lake himself? And that's Sean Astin? And Jesse from Control.
Very soul of literature.
Something was different.
And it's Jesse, Jesse McCaffrey from Control.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Through the endless tides of time.
Amazon Games, what did I say?
They've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
All I really knew for Amazon Games was Tomb Raider and not Marathon.
Over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born.
Okay.
This is Eternum.
Oh, New World.
That's right, New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching
Cool.
SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago.
Right?
But
I
there's
mentioned
more.
this.
A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Okay, I thought we were going to get Zenless Zone Zero.
People choose to sleep. It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream.
I gotta get back into Honkai. I know I do, but
Everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never
what was that? Who are you? Ooh. Ooh.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams. War dance?
March, right?
Check this out, I'm joining too.
And now I gotta get back in. How long? We've been live for almost 2 hours now, but I started half an hour early, so we could probably have about a little bit of more than half an hour. First-person dungeon crawler. Thou art not alone. Not necessarily first person. This looks old school. Or delve deeper. Vanquish or perish. Oh, a spell to make a field of flowers grow. Straight up Frieren in here. Darker and Darker. Free on Epic and Steam.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
We have... The name sounds... Kunitsugami. It's Capcom. Alright. I'm seeing, like, tactic style, but I'm also seeing... Oh, that's creepy. It's very, like, creepily lore-accurate yokai up in here. Batsu. Right. July 19. I want to see more of that. I'll put a little... Okay, I like this art style too. Enter the Overgrowth. Full campaign co-op. What is going on, game? Hyperlight Breaker. Ooh.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
I'm assuming related to Hyperlight Drifter, but I never did, but looks cool. Party Animals? Was that what it's called? We have seen this before. Super Pars. Floppy Corgi. And all kind of game. Alright. Madness. God, I love the little look of them. All different kinds of game modes.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at
Oh, God.
So we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that
Have you ever driven before? No, I don't know how to drive.
The city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at M Corp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole
Still,
family
the hot dog
sick
sketch is
to
one of
their
the best
stomachs.
sketches
My wife hasn't
out there.
been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M Corp's doing to this town. All those lies.
I think you should leave,
Everyone
right?
in M Corp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, Tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time.
What is it though?
Nobody panic.
MCorp, leader in creative accounting. ThemCorp? I don't know what that
All right,
was.
welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh,
Was that an EA?
crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
MCorp Abandoned City. Alright. Actually, I'm realizing this is probably, probably already too late, but... It's in pre-alpha, coming this fall. So they're like them. Okay.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on
Nope.
console in the
Your
near
pen.
future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Power World. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Still have yet to do Pal World, but appreciate that they're still working on it as much as they are. Sakurajima. A new island. New pals. That's Golisopod. That's just a mimic. That looks cool. Cool. Xbox dedicated servers. New buildings and level cap. New raids. Stronghold oil rig. An arena. Cool. New faction and boss. June 27th.
That was
I
high
really
on the
appreciate
Steam
that they're
charts, so
adding a lot
congrats
of-
to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant.
They're adding so much,
Here's Andy Ho
content.
and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
I don't know what's new and what's not. I do not play Valo, but
Time for the fireworks. Healing you.
Maze Ice Wall from Overwatch, got it.
What's this?
Cool.
Reeling them in.
No one can hold that breath forever.
Oh, Valorant's coming to console. And they're doing a beta for Series X and PS5? Okay.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was
Beta
captured
in
on
June
console
this
and with
month?
a controller. Valorant is coming
Beta
to
June 14th.
PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so
Cool.
excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global
Cool.
tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride.
All right,
so
watch
far.
this for a minute, guys.
And
I'll be
now
right
we are
back.
ready and so
I'll be
excited
very quick, I
to
promise.
welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
So we just friends, I take no offense. Wanna know what's next? I can't lie, that kinda depends. And if you say it one more time for me, I know you love me best. I love you too. Why don't we play it again? Why don't we play it again? Why don't we play it again?
Alright, we're still on Valorant. Okay. That's fine. Whew. Is this talking about art? Or is this talking about esports for Valo? Started doing recently. I don't get why the new gen does that. It just feels weird. I'm over 30. I can't do that. It's that.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows. Who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games
Kiryu.
such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Young is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look.
Young Yeah getting a shout out from Jeff Keighley. I watch Young Yeah. He's an amazing games journalist.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him. I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Also Poochie and Whitesnake.
Dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away. 1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1
That was
gaming monitor
cute.
brand in the
I'm
US,
on.
Samsung,
I was gonna see it anyway, but
24 monitors for
Young Yeah is in Inside Out too.
$300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000.
But yeah, he's also he voices Enrico Pucci and Whitesnake in JoJo, in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements.
In
And
in
Chicken does
6.
look a lot like Ken Jeong, and today Chicken
And I love Ken
is
Jeong.
excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean,
I think the last thing I watched from him was the insane multi. He did a big piece on multiverses, but he's great. He does like good 10-minute videos, 10 to 15-minute videos.
I'm the Chicken.
We're here
He's
to
been
make
covering
life
the
fun.
Sony drama, the Microsoft drama.
the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most...
Is that Chris Hemsworth?
I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer, okay? I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
think you're qualified to be an accountant, so... Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Yeah, just relax your
Push.
bowels, your mind.
Oh my God! Wait, is that Christina Ricci? Been wrong. I've been down. That's Christina Ricci.
These clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Bella Porch.
Jinx. 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 You, Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
I.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
Oh my God, that's it's freaking Job. Why am I blanking on his name? Lego Batman.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
We ain't never.
Phil Arnett, thank you.
Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
You want me to shut the door, or?
All right, Squad Busters. It's just a mobile game, but
What?
it's a mobile game with a
Please join me in welcoming to the SGF
insanely
stage
stacked
Monster
cast.
Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto.
More from Wild.
はい、
Yep.
サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全
So obviously that was one of my things. I said we'd see more from Wilds.
大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
We're seeing Rathalos, we're seeing Zenogre. What are we going to see here? What are we going to see here?
没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。
So all consoles and PC.
今回
Yeah,
で
I
す
got
ね
that.、
プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただきたいと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイアブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Alright, so we saw this. We saw bits of this. Oh, not all of this though.
Over there!
I don't see. I think we got a glimpse at those things, and we didn't get a good look at them during the state of play.
We need to shake them off. Follow me. Yeah. Here it comes.
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove. I will draw a tire. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready.
Internet's
We
good.
can make it to the rocks. We may lose them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Cool. So we're getting the same look at these monsters, just a lot. Doshaguma. That's the name of the ones we saw in the previous one.
Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Now they said keep your eye out for another.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all.
That's right,
with its
I do remember
blazing
that.
fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
All right. I do remember this was incredibly fast-paced.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The face of this is here.
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Yeah, I think this came out. I don't know if this was Summer Games Fest or a State of Play from last year. But it was definitely early last year, and I don't remember seeing a lot of it since. Jade Dancer. That's just one of the bad guys from the first Kingsman movie. Right with the sword legs. World Tour demo. Hands-on experience. Closest one is Summer Games Fest, which is right now. And I'm not there, so.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
All right. That was an awesome show. Look at some of the things that are coming. All right. So, Summer Game Fest, the main show is done. Let's, do I have a scene? Put this in the corner. No. Well, let me minimize for now. All right. So we got. I'll put that up there just so we can. Watch a little bit in the corner. All right. So let's quickly run down this list. What did we see? Metaphor Fantasio. We did see something from 2K, but it was not what I expected. We saw Monster Hunter Wilds. We saw new fighters from Street Fighter 6. Star Wars Outlaws, Batman Arkham Shadows, Alan Wake 2 DLC, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Honkai. All right. So, most of my predictions for the initial showcase did not happen. So let's talk about what did happen. I'll watch Day of the Devs probably tonight, but I'm definitely going to check out, I believe it starts in an hour, the Devolver Digital special. Okay. So, starting off, right off the bat, and this is one that did pique my interest, is the one that's playing up in the corner right now. Because, again, I love the Lego games, you know? I know they're not for everyone, but I always found them to be awesome party games. I remember me and my friend, we did the, when we first did Lego Star Wars, we were blown away. Right? We started playing in like 2007, 2008? Maybe later. I'm looking when they really started. Yeah, 2007, or probably around there. It's probably 2007. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Lego Indiana Jones we did. We did Lego Batman. We did Lego Harry Potter. We did all of those. We did Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know if we did Lego Lord of the Rings. Oh, that was only on 3DS and Vita. Yeah, I don't think I did that one. Lego Batman 2. Lego Marvel we did. I don't think we did Lego the Movie. I think I did that on my own. Lego Marvel's Avengers. So we did the Harry Potter collection. Marvel Superheroes 2 we did not do. I think we did Incredibles. We did Supervillains. And we did a bunch of the Skywalker saga. But that was a lot of repeat. But it was also really good. So, number one for me. It's on my interested game list. It's on the things I am interested in. Lego Horizon Adventures. And I will underline that because I am genuinely interested in that. We did not get a specific date, but holiday 2024? Yeah, this is a solid gift. Let's see. The one that's playing right now, No More Room in Hell 2. Torn Banner Studios. A permadeath 8-player co-op zombie shooter. Alright, that's going to be interesting for some people. Not necessarily for me. But it launches around Halloween this year. This one, kind of... sorry. No More Room in Hell 2. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. And just a Quidditch game coming out September 3rd of this year. It looks cute. I think it said consoles and PC. I could see that being like a fun Switch game. You know? Depending on how it runs. I might do it on PS5. Like I do most of my games because I like my PS5. Right here, yeah. And like I said, I have so many good memories of playing the PlayStation 2 Quidditch game. I loved it. I remember all the different... You played on like official teams, and you could also play at the school, and it was a lot of fun. It looks like this is the school, obviously, because Hogwarts is right there. But you're seeing actual, like, courses and stuff, or fields, or pitches. Yeah, in, like, different places around the world. So, you know, could be a lot of fun. That's the World Cup. Fun fact about IRL Quidditch. Because, you know, people play IRL Quidditch. It started with a bunch of colleges around the world. And I had some friends who did it while they were at Villanova. The Villanova had a Quidditch team who went to the World Cup, which was held at Randall's Island in New York. and I had a friend who like did a lot with them, which is wild. And I actually volunteered to be a ref for a few of the games, and I got a really dope windbreaker in my closet back here with the official like World Cup logo. But they had drinks, they had food, they had like fire breathers. It was a cool experience. Next up was another weird one. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. Split screen this. That's how we'll do it. So this is Cuff Bust. There we go. Thank you. Which is a single person made this. It's a 20-person Prison Break co-op. That's coming in maybe 2025. Maybe. Yeah, it looks neat. It looks like a lot of fun. This is probably going to be a good game that a lot of people stream, so it'll be very entertaining to watch. You know? We got this one next. I don't really got a lot to say. I like the art style. I liked the music. It was very fun and frenetic. Star Wars Outlaws, which we are going to be getting more about during the Ubisoft show, but we got confirmation of Lando Calrissian. So we're going to see more of that during the Ubisoft show. Like I said, I think it looks good. I know people were complaining about how she looks, but I don't care as long as the game's good and the story is fun. And that's August 30th. So I'll definitely be around to play that. I should be back from my trip by then. I think I'm doing a trip in August. I think it looks good. The next one, though, looked really good. And the next one was one of the ones that I kind of highlighted on here. Nomada Studios. It was called Neva, or Neva, with the wolf deer, which we have seen that little wolf deer before. It was revealed last May. Right? It was a PlayStation. I mean, the artwork immediately sold me on this. It was during the PlayStation showcase in May of last year. So I think I have that video up on my YouTube under trailers. So you could probably check out my initial reaction to this. But this art style looks phenomenal. It's coming to Switch. It's coming to PS5. I can absolutely see myself getting this on both, but probably Switch and taking this on the road with me, or when I do any plane rides. It's supposedly coming out this year, but I don't think we got an official date for it. We just know 2024, PlayStation 5, Series X and S, and the Switch. A rapidly dying world with a young woman and her wolf companion. Looked really cool. Next up was a big shock. I was right about 2K. All the rumors were right that 2K was launching a established series and continuing it, but I was thinking BioShock. I was thinking, because it's been so long since we've had a BioShock. Well, BioShock Infinite came out in, 2012, I want to say, or 2013? When did BioShock Infinite come out? 2013 of March. Yeah. So Civ 7. We know it's coming 2025. But it will be on both PC and console. Really cool. Also, let me... never really piqued my interest. Right. Next up was a game we've seen a lot of by Game Science. Black Myth Wukong, coming out August 20th. This is going to be a conflict of interest. Star Wars Outlaws and Black Myth Wukong back to back, 10 days apart. Oh, brutal. Plus, they announced the collector's edition and deluxe edition. The deluxe edition comes with the golden headband, and the collector's edition came with a really cool looking statue. I don't think it comes with the headband though, so I'd probably do the deluxe edition because I think it's a cool collector's piece. Let's see. Now I checked the website. I think it was. Ready? Hey Shenhua.com. Pre-order now. I checked it during the show. PS5. Looks like PS5 is going to be digital only. Comes with the game, the staff, a bunch of equipment, a curio, and a digital soundtrack. Standard is just going to come with the game. PC, deluxe digital standard. Deluxe edition comes with a headband, a 1-to-1 bronze constricting headband, steel case, and a Steam digital activation code. And what's the point of the steel case? Wind chime, necklace, thunderstone ring, the gold sun crown pin. I'm guessing that's that. Stamps and postcards, and a warranty certificate. But I clicked on this. Oh, it's up and available. It was not available during the show. That is cool. And this comes with a statue, which looks neat. I don't know what I would do. But I'm seriously considering it. Pre-orders start June 10th. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, next up was this one that's going Once Human, July 9th. I don't know about this game. I don't think I recognize it. The title looks familiar. It's coming Q3 2024. Open world supernatural survival. All right. Looks neat, but not my cup of tea. I don't know why. It just didn't spark joy. This was obviously Warhammer. $40K Space Marines 2, September 9th, which puts it right in competition with Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Oh, come on, guys. You got to pay attention to that. Then was one of my biggest ones. It was one of the very first things I did. Metaphor ReFantazio. Coming out October 11th. We had the director and the producer here showing off. And they said that we're going to see more of it soon because it comes out this October. And the combat looks really cool. I want to see more of like minute-to-minute gameplay because it looks like it's going to be turn-based. We're going to have 40 of these Pokemon Personas to catch and evolve and train and use. I'm seeing like skip buttons during combat, so I'm assuming it's turn-based, and that's just like the game. Yeah, some of it looks real sick. I know they had a brief little trailer. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so it's definitely turn-based. The animation looks solid for the animated cutscenes, but I mean, it was whenever we got the animated cutscenes in Persona, but it's looking like there's more of them. It's from Atlus's Studio Zero, which I think is a subsidiary of Atlus. Studio Zero, also known as Creative Department Third Production, is a subsidiary of Atlus. Yeah, so it is an in-house Atlus studio, and it looks like we're going to be doing bonds. We're going to be doing building the trust like in Persona. I think this is also the team that did Catherine. Right? Yeah, this is also the Catherine team. But they've clearly taken a lot of inspiration from Persona, even in the designs of these beings. The archetypes, they called them. They're not personas, they are archetypes. Because they are not your inner persona, not your inner soul, but they are, I guess, archetypes of their classes, of their myths and stories. We know it's coming to PS5. That's how I'm going to play it, 100%. This next one. He started out saying Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Batman. Up to this point, we got Star Wars in the form of a teaser for the Ubisoft game that will be revealed more on Monday with Outlaws. We got the world premiere of Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, which, sure, it's a Harry Potter game. It's a in-universe sports game, though. Let's be real. And then we got this. Oculus Studios for the Meta Quest 3. How are they squaring this circle? Because there was a huge controversy that, hey, what have you done? Oh, is that a Grey Ghost reference up there? That's awesome. That's clearly Harley Quinn. But we know what become of Harley Quinn in... Is that the Rat King or is that Rat Catcher? That looks like a Scarecrow version. Jonathan Crane, because they're talking about fear at that point. Jim Gordon is looking rough. But again, that looks a lot like the Gordon from Arkham. I mean, it looks really cool. If only it wasn't on the Meta Quest. If only it was an Arkham game. You know? I'm not buying a Meta Quest 3 for this. So I will watch the cutscenes online. I'll watch someone do a playthrough. And that sucks. Because this is a return to form that I wanted out of Suicide Squad. This is what I wanted. It's a shame. It's sad to see. And this is our first dive into the proper Arkhamverse in a decade. Because say what you want about Suicide Squad, like, yes, the movement mechanics were a lot of fun, but like what they did with the characters and the story was weak sauce. And we know it's not doing well. It hit less than 100 players one day recently on the Steam charts. Fatal. So this was the tease. I assumed this was the new Fatal Fury that we've been hearing about, City of Wolves. I truly believed, oh my god, this is going to be the new Fatal Fury, and Mai and Terry are back. But the twist, I did not see the twist coming, and it was a twist that I predicted. Blam right there. That was Civ. Ubisoft. And then when I saw this, I'm like, wait, what? Hold on a second. We're getting friggin' Shadaloo? We're getting friggin' Bison? Why are we getting M. Bison? And the fact that this was a Street Fighter 6 reveal, which was on my list of possible things, but I didn't think it was probable because I assumed they were saving something like this for EVO. So Bison, Terry, Elena, and Mai are joining Street Fighter 6. That's cool. Tears of Metal looks cute. I like the cartoony aspect. I like the dot filter that's over everything to give it a kind of retro feel. I don't think there was an official date for this. You know, whatever. The next one got me hype. This was cool, but just wishlist now. This got me hype. The Budokai Tenkaichi series, buddy. I have been jazzed every trailer they've dropped has looked great, and based on what they showed at the end of this with the pre-orderable characters, it's gonna be like Budokai Tenkaichi. Every version of these characters is their own version and has their own moveset, which is cool. So Goku in the Saiyan Saga will play different than Super Saiyan Goku, will play different than Ultra Instinct Goku, will play different than all that. Like, and this is cool. They're bringing back stories, but they're bringing back alter stories, like Goku going Super Saiyan against Ozaru Vegeta, Vegeta and Trunks taking out Perfect Cell, Krillin joining the fight against Raditz. So we're getting Super Saiyan God, Zamasu. Hold on, let's take a look here. Come on, hold on. So obviously Ultra Instinct, cool. Super Saiyan God Vegeta, cool. Gold Frieza, all right. Zamasu and Goku Black. And since they're doing this, I'm assuming we're going to get Fused Zamasu. Maybe even the deformed half-Fused Zamasu. Teen Gohan, because that's what he was. This is when he was a teenager. Quote-unquote Teen Gohan is still a child. He's 12. Bardock. That was Hercule. Nappa. Yeah, right there. That's Bergamo. I'm blanking on the other two named from that universe. Gotenks, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, Rapid Fire, Jiren, Ultra Instinct. I'm assuming they're just going up to Broly. October 11th is cool. This is what did it for me. When I saw this, 6 characters early unlock, and those 6 characters are 3 Vegetos and 3 Brolys, and a new playable character. That means it's going to be the same as Tenkaichi, where every character is its own version. Great. You had the transformation abilities, but... And I know people are going to say, yeah, that's not 6 characters, that's 2 characters. Shut up. It's great. I dug it. I love it. I want this. I would love if they deal with some of the more modern stuff. I know Sparking Zero's been in the works for a while now, but some of the story has advanced over the past few years. Not only do we need most of the characters from the original Budokai Tenkaichis, so we need every fighter from Dragon Ball Z, because that's what the Western fans know. So everything from Raditz, all the Z fighters, Saiyan Saga, Nappa Vegeta, Ozaru forms, and their human forms. We need everything from the Frieza Saga, Ginyu Force, all the different variations of Frieza, King Cold, Trunks with his sword, Trunks without his sword, Ultra Trunks, that we're getting to Cell Saga Android territory, 19 and 20, 17, 18, 16, the different variations of Cell, Gohan, Mr. Satan, aka Hercule, Great Saiyaman, Buu Saga, Deborah, Spopovich. Yamu was never in it, but Spopovich was. I remember that much. But then you bring in GT characters, you bring in the Shadow Dragons, you bring in Super Saiyan 4, you bring in Baby Vegeta, you bring in General Rildo, Donkey, Lord Muchi Muchi, some real primo characters there. That version of Pan, and you bring in Dragon Ball characters, General Blue, Ader, Arale, Commander Red, the Pilaf Machine, Monster Carrot, Devilman. Because some of them were in the previous game. Grandpa Gohan. There's so many cool characters. Nam, Girin, Tambourine King Piccolo. Dragon Ball was underrated. It's in my opinion, better than Z. Overall. The highs of Z are higher than the highs of Dragon Ball, but the quality overall in Dragon Ball was better. Ninja Murasaki, come on. Then you do Super. You obviously you have Super here. We saw Jiren, we saw Super Saiyan God stuff, we saw Beerus. I would do Whis. I would do some of the other angels. The Tournament of Power. You saw Bergamo opened so many options. Ribrienne, the Kefla and Caulifla and Kale. We saw them in the previous trailer. I would also do the Universe 6. So you would do Frost. You would do Hit. Magneta. Or Magenta, right? The robot. You have a lot of options there. We saw Zamasu and Goku Black. You do the Fuse version again. There's a lot of potential there. But then you do the new stuff. You do the Moro arc. Because Moro arc introduced some really cool characters, like Moro. And I'm blanking on the android from the Moro arc. Seven-3. Android 7-3, who was the alien, the OG soldier from the Bandit Brigade. Who was cool, who could copy powers. And imagine putting the copy mechanic into here. You do Saganbo, who was the leader. and seemed like a mook, but was actually crazy strong. You do Moro, obviously, in his old goat magic form and in his super powerful human form. You do Merus, the friggin' angel cop. Then you can do Granola, Gas. Again, guys, if you're not caught up on Toyotaro and Toriyama, may he rest in peace, their last work, I liked Granola. I liked that arc. It was weird and kind of dumb at points. We'll never get to know about Black Frieza in his new form. And then Superhero. So you do sell Max as a giant kaiju because Tenkaichi 3 introduced kaijus with Harugarn and a giant Lord Slug. Hell, movie villains. Janemba, Super Janemba. You could bring in some Dragon Ball Heroes stuff with the demons. You could bring in some Xenoverse stuff with was Metrikabora was in Heroes. Megidra, I forget the name of the villain, Toa and Mira, though. Bring all them in, you know? Give us everything. I want all of it. I've been talking about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero for way too long. I admit that. But this is probably one of my most hype games of the year. And it comes out October 11th, the same day as Metaphor Fantasio, which is really bad for me. That's really not ideal. Two of my most excited for games, my most hyped games, same day. And that sucks. I don't even know if I wrote this one down. Delta Force. Don't truly care for Delta Force, but I think it's cool that they were like licensing the Black Hawk Down stuff. I thought that was neat. That's a cool idea. Next up was... Oh, I skipped over one. Next up was Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. Oh, right, then this too. I skipped over two, which is awesome. We know early 2025 is all we know. Because, hell, we're getting freaking Rock Howard from Garo. That's pretty neat. Battle Crush, early access June 27th. Looks cute. This was Mecha Break, which I thought looked cool. And we know we're getting a beta in August. It looked like really fast mecha combat. Like, that looks dope. Ground combat, but also like straight up bullet hells. Which is what a mecha game should be, in my opinion. It should be insane variety and customization. Now, this was cool. Bloomhouse Games is having... They announced 5 horror games. And I did not get this first one. So I'm going to put Bloomhouse here. And then I'm going to put these in. Because I know the first one was Crisol. So the Something of Idols. Theater. Which looks creepy. And I'm on board with that. I'm definitely on board with this one, Grave Seasons. Looks like a bunch of thirsty people. This was the Spotlight? No, this was Sleep Awake. Which, probably the one I'm least interested in. This one was Fear the Spotlight, which looks really cool, I think. And I think they said this is the first one coming out, but we did not get a date. But there's going to reveal more of it during Day of the Devs, so if you're interested, you can watch Day of the Devs to find out more about this. And then this one was The Simulation, which is about a game developer, so I bet they could do some crazy, weird stuff during this. Like, introduce glitches into the storytelling of the game. This one made me almost jump up in my chair. We're getting a arcade-style Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. For a split second, we saw 2 Rita Repulses. So I'm guessing it's an older Rita and a young Rita. I'm betting we're seeing like time travel shenanigans. I think it's 5-player couch co-op, which is awesome. I'm seeing a green cart there. Hold on, did you see that? It's morphin' time. Right here. Blue car, yellow car, red car, black car, pink car, green car. Are we getting Tommy Oliver? Rip. Putties, Goldar. I'm seeing a lot of real retro aesthetic here, and I'm digging it. Battle for the Grid was very exciting. This, as soon as I saw this, I was on board. Because I'm like, not only is it an arcade brawler, beat 'em up, but it's like also a track-based shooter? What game is this? I don't believe we got a date. I just know it said Steam wishlist. Yes. I'm interested. Right? I'm actually gonna... Boop. I'm also going to... Boop. And... Boop. This looked very cute. Made from a very small studio. Deer and Boy. Again, it's one of those Steam wishlist games. Looked really cool. Looked like very beautiful, very feels-based game. And had mutant boars. This was the moment where I'm like, okay, I'm getting a lot of stuff that is alright. Alright, we had Kingdom Come Deliverance, which we know is coming this year. This was Bokeh Game Studio Slitterhead, which had like weird looking monster designs and it was all about possession. And I'm like, are you murdering these people as you possess them? What is going on? I'm intrigued. Like, there's a point where he's having these people jump off buildings and then jumping out of them and possessing other people. Are you just straight murdering mass amounts of people? I'm intrigued. I don't know what this game is, but it's on my list. It's a shame that it's out after Halloween because it looked fun. Killer Bean was next, which looked like it had fun humor. It didn't look like it was for me, quite. Right here, Killer Bean. Looked like it had fun comedy, and again, one person developed this game. That's actually really impressive. Which is summer 2024. For early access, I should say. Next up was the game that gave me anxiety, Cairn. Game Bakers, we did not get a date for that, but there's more info about it in Day of the Devs. Next up was Annapurna. This was Cairn. This one. Annapurna Studios with Wonder Shop, which looks cool and is going to have some big twist. And the more it went on, the more anxious I got, because there's clearly something wrong with this game. And it looks neat. It looks like very simple, cutesy world. But then something was going wrong in this game. I like the look of this game, but I'm not sure about it yet. I need to see more of this game. Unknown 9 Awakening. Comes out September 19th, so not too long. But again, another Possession game. But it looks more action-y and like third-person adventure-y. So I'm down with that. Oh no, this was not September 19th. This was just fall. Right, then was Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2. Which were 3DS games. I know I had one, but I never did 2. This was Entoma, The Last Song. This is the one that's coming out on September 19th. My notes are all really close together. This one looks cool. It didn't blow me away, but yeah. The First Descendant looked very beautiful. Did not blow me away, but it looked the high-tech futuristic one. They have the beta on July 2nd, I think it was. Then came Outer Sloth from Inner Sloth. That's the First Descendant. All right, this was very rapid fire, but there were 2 that immediately grabbed me. One of them, because it's from the people that did Battle Chef Brigade. I skipped it already. This one. And I think it's wild that we have a game called Battle Aces and Battle Suit Aces, and they're so different. So this one's apparently out. They're here. So it looks like a mini-game card game, but I love the design and I really like this studio, so I'm absolutely going to give this a try. So, Mars First Logistics, whatever. Battle Suit Aces. Mossfield Archives, which looked like an exploration game. One button bosses. And Rogue Eclipse. And Project Dosa. The 2 that really piqued my interest, because I really like this company, Battlesuit Aces. The other one was Rogue Eclipse, because it's a space roguelite where you're upgrading your ship. One button boss. Here it is, Rogue Eclipse. Where you're upgrading your ship and fighting bigger and bigger and more terrifying spaceships in some pretty solid looking space combat. I do want to see more of this, but that's on my list for things to keep an eye on. Project Dosa, The Among Us Show. Sonic Shadows Generations. Again, another October release that I am really interested in. That sucks, because October, Metaphor, it's going to take some time. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, not going to take as much time, but I'm going to stream the hell out of it. And Sonic Shadow Generations. Damn. All in a 2-week span. But I'm loving the levels that are clearly designed on actually like important things from their past. It looks fast. This is wild. Him going full Ultimate Life Form, full Venom, and not just Venom, but like King Venom. You know, get a legendary Sonic skin. Put the digital deluxe edition and get additional level and skin for Shadow, skill point, background music, digital art, and the Terios skin. Edgy. And obviously they mentioned the movie coming out, which I am very excited for. I thought we were going to get more to that. Dune Awakening for the Dune MMO. All right. Which, you know, whatever. Then came Battle Aces, which is a very simple RTS. Not to be confused with Battle Suit Aces. Season 3 of the finals. Alan Wake Expansion 2 Shadow Drop. It's coming out tomorrow. That's huge. Night Springs. New World Eternum. Which is coming out October 15th and playable on your own. They have too much in October. Not going to play it. New update for Honkai Star Rail. I'm assuming a lot of that was shown during the 2.3 live stream that happened earlier today that I did not watch because I do not play Honkai, but I should. I know I should because I love sci-fi and I like MiHoYo, so I know I should get back into Honkai. Dark and Darker, which is a dungeon delving free on Steam, and that comes out today. Kunitsugami. Path of the Goddess. I feel like we've seen that before. I just don't remember when we've seen it. Comes out July 19th. And I'm going to put that under my interested category. You know? I'm going to put it under things that I think look cool. I'm just going to rush through. Hyperlight Breaker. Looks like it's set within the world of Hyperlight Drifter. That's going to be on Steam. Party Animals. Looks like an adorable party game that I can play. I'll probably buy that and play it if it's the kind of thing that one person can buy. I'll play that, like, we play games during like New Year's and at parties and stuff. Skate is back. They're bringing back Skate. Neat. Pal World. I didn't even think about Pal World as getting a huge expansion called Sakurajima on June 7th. Or June 27th, sorry. Today is June 7th. Definitely not getting it today. Valorant is coming to console. Squad Busters was a mobile game with way too much star power. Monster Hunter Wilds. We saw more. And Phantom Blade Zero. Overall, really good show. Was it the best Games Fest we've ever had? No. But like in terms of how much and the crazy levels of content, that's wild. And in terms of the stuff I'm actually interested in, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games that I'm interested in, that I plan on playing. I plan on playing a lot of these other games. Like, I'll absolutely check out Quidditch Champions. I'll absolutely watch a video for Batman Arkham Shadow. I'll absolutely check out City of Wolves and Mecha Break. That seems interesting. Oh, maybe I'll try the beta. Fear the Spotlight? Sure. Deer and Boy? Probably. That might be a perfect one for my 25 Days of Games Miss, where I play a different game every day for the month of December. That could be really cool. Cairn. Same with Cairn. Same with Wonder Shop. A lot of these seem like absolutely my kind of games. These are the 13 that sparked joy and are like, yep, that. I want that. I want that right now. The fact that we're getting Jesse from Control, and I'm pretty sure Sean Astin, the actor, because they called him Sean in the trailer for this expansion, looks awesome, is all I'm going to say. All right. I think I've rambled enough. This is a 3-hour stream now for a 2-hour show. We did predictions, we did reactions, and I gave my final thoughts. What do I think were the breakouts, the things that got me most hype? Kind of Wild, Black Myth Wukong, Metaphor, Dragon Ball Sparking, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'd say those are the 4 that got me the most excited. What do I think is going to be the best? I think Neva looks really cute and looks really cool. I think Grave Seasons and Crystal Theater Revitals look, particularly this one, looks super creepy. So I hope it's out in time for Halloween. But overall, I'm interested in a lot of these projects. Who knows where it's going to go, you know? All right. That's all, though, for me chatting. So let me end it here. I'm going to take a few-minute break. I will be back in like 5-6 minutes. I'm going to end this stream, though, just so I can start uploading this to YouTube and start doing all that. And I will be back in a few minutes for the Devolver press conference. The other press conference of the night that's always wild. The Devolver press conference is never not insane. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Devolver press conference is never not weird and hilarious and dumb and fun. And we're probably going to get more indie games. We might get 1 or 2 of these because I saw Devolver's name pop up a few times during the stream. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure to tune back in a few minutes, or if you just want to check out the VOD here or on my YouTube, both of them are going to be up in both places. But if you watch it down the line, make sure you check it out on the YouTube. You can subscribe, Hollow Avarice on both. Yeah, playing a lot of games. Make sure to follow me for more. Until next time, stay awesome. Later.